Greetings, YouTube! The Doctor is in! Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons. And today on the Doctor Spell Prognosis, we are talking about the spell Danse Macabre. It is a 5th level spell. We're giving it a solid B. And I'm being pretty generous with that. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right. I want to be generous with this spell. It's very similar to Animate Dead. There are a few changes to it. I'm not sure that it is equal to some of the other 5th level spells in power, but we're going to give it a B. It does take one action. It is usable by warlocks and wizards. Now, the big difference here, and we're going to look at this, Animate Dead has a casting time of 1 minute and is a 3rd level spell. This is a 5th level spell casting time of 1 action. So that's a difference. This is usable by warlocks and wizards. Animate Dead is usable by clerics, wizards, death domain clerics, circle of spore druids, and oathbreaker paladins. So that's another difference, but wizards can use both of these. It has a range of 60 feet. Animate Dead has a range of 10 feet. Verbal and somatic material component. Animate Dead is verbal, somatic, and material. So this is no material component. This one lasts for an hour and is concentration. This one is not concentration, and it lasts up to 24 hours. You maintain control. And then you have to cast the spell every 24 hours. So that's a big difference. There's a mechanic difference there. So what happens with this is threads of dark power leap from your fingers up to 5 small or medium corpses you can see within range. If you were to cast Animate Dead at 5th level, you would get 1 creature from here, and then you can animate and assert control over 2 additional creatures for each slot above 3rd level. So you actually would get 5 creatures. With this spell, you would get 5 creatures for 24 hours, skeletons or zombies. With this one, you get 5 skeletons or zombies for an hour, concentrating with a 1 action cast. However, the big giant difference is it gains a bonus action to attack and damage rolls equal to your spellcasting modifier. So that doesn't happen here with Animate Dead. I want to point one thing out here. Let's go to Skeleton. A whole bunch. Okay, Skeleton right here. All right, so skeletons have a +4 to hit with Animate Dead because they're just a skeleton. With Danse Macabre, a skeleton would have a +4 to hit plus your spellcasting modifier, which at this level, about 9th level, should be 18 or 20. So it's either going to be another +4 or another +5. So this skeleton now would have a +8 or +9 to hit. With Animate Dead, this skeleton does 1d6 plus 2. With Danse Macabre, this skeleton is going to do 1d6 plus 6 or 7, depending on what your spellcasting modifier. So that's the only big difference. I mean, it still doesn't have multi-attack. But you could have, I mean, it has a ranged attack. That is a pretty decent to hit roll, and they're going to be doing a little bit of damage. So on average, if you've got 5 skeletons and they have a let's say they have a +9 to hit. On average, they're going to get a 19 to hit. So they're going to hit most creatures all the time, and the average damage that they're going to do, if that bonus is a +7, is going to be 10 points of damage. So on average, they're probably going to be doing 50 points of damage against creatures that have pretty low armor classes. That's not bad per round. That really is not bad. You can use a bonus action to mentally command the creatures you make with the spell, issuing the same command to all of them. To receive the command, they must be within 60 feet of you. You decide what actions the creatures will take and where they will move during their turns, or you can issue a general command such as guard a chamber or blah, blah, blah. If you issue no commands, they do nothing. Once given an order, the creature continues to follow it until their task is complete. The creatures are under your control until the spell ends, after which they become inanimate once more. And if you cast the spell at a higher level, you animate 2 additional creatures. So at 6th level, you would animate 7. All right. And that paragraph is pretty much the same here. That's kind of word for word from this, from Animate Dead. Animate Dead does have the 24-hour clause in it. And you can use this spell to reassert control up to 4 creatures you have animated with the spell, rather than animating a new one. So you could cast this spell 4 times and get 4 creatures, and then you would have control over them, and then you could reassert control. If you cast this at a higher level, you can animate or reassert control over 2 additional undead creatures. So the big difference with this one is it's different classes. It is an action, so you could cast this during combat. It does only last for an hour, but they have this great bonus. That is the big difference. All right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.